Determinant is a number kind of like it will show up with the bars looking like absolute values, but it is a single number you get from a matrix. So there's always a single number. We are going to do 2 by 2 and 3 by 3 matrices with these. There is ways to do other ones, but I'm only going to require y'all know how to do the 2 by 2 and 3 by 3s. I will teach y'all how to do other ones later. So the big thing for this, the rule you have to remember is downs minus the ups. And I'll explain what that means here in a second. That is the main rule that you need to do. It's the product of your down diagonals times the product, or minus the product of your up diagonals. When it is a 2 by 2, it is very simple. And when I'm talking, you always start from the left-hand column. So my down diagonal would be that negative 3 times 2, which is my up diagonal would be the 7 times 5, which is, so I do my downs minus my ups. And so negative 6 minus 35 gives me a total answer of, that's my answer. That's it.
So if they ask for the determinant or whatever, it's only ever going to be one number?
It's only ever going to be one number.
Okay.
You're going to have multiple numbers you have to use to get there, but the final answer is only one singular number. They can be big numbers. They don't have to be small numbers. They can be 0. They can be positives. They can be negatives.
Can they be fractions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not going to give y'all very many fractions.
Okay.
You would have to have fractions in the problem to be able to have fractions in the answer. Only time you'll run into fractions is when we're actually solving systems of equations, and then using the determinant you can actually end up with fractions. Okay, when it is a 3 by 3, there's an extra step before you can start doing it. You have to repeat the first 2 columns at the end. And so, column with a 1 at the start, and a column with a 2 at the start. Get repeated in the last. Then you're going to do the same thing we did before. But this time, you end up with 3 down diagonals. The first one, second, and third. So, the product of 1 times 7 times 8. $56, I think, right? Okay. 2 times 6 times negative 3.
Negative 46.
Negative 36. The last one. Negative 5 times 0 times 4.
0.
Again, zeros are nice. They help you with doing your thing. So watch for those zeros, and where they reappear, it helps. So what is the down total? 56 minus 36 plus 0 is 20. So my downs are 20. Minus, and we're going to find our ups. Yeah, because there's one negative out of those 3 numbers, it would create a negative. And so we are going to find our 3 up diagonals. The more organized you show your work, the easier this process becomes. Keeping your numbers lined up in columns and equal spacing helps make this easier. So if you want to use graph paper, if that helps you put your grid work together to where you have the spacing better. So -3 times 7, -21, times -5, positive what?
Positive 105.
We multiplied that first up diagonal. The next one, 4 times 6.
24.
And it's,
0.
the last one is 0. So 105 plus 24 is a total of
129.
129. So your downs minus your ups gives you your determinant, which is what?
Negative 109.
-109.
-109. That's your answer.